Hello, class. Today we're still looking at Digits Lesson 5-1. We're going to look at Part 2. I wasn't comfortable with the way they presented the beginning of Part 2. I found it kind of confusing, so I wanted to make it a little bit easier for you. So I kind of just summarized what they're talking about in a much simpler way that I think is going to kind of just hit the positive things that you need to see here, and the concepts that you need. So basically, it's kind of similar to what we've been looking at the last couple of days with positive and negative numbers, but as you can see here now, it's separated. The top part we know already. We already know that a positive times a positive number equals a positive number. We've been doing that since you've been doing that since you're probably third grade. I mean, an easy example would be something like I'll keep it blue here. 4 times 5. Okay, we know that that equals 20. Okay, so anytime you have a positive times a positive number, you're going to have a positive answer. You're not going to have to do any of those problems today because you know them already. But one thing that I want you to look at today is negative times negative. A negative times a negative also gives you a positive answer. Negative times negative equals positive. So in other words, when you have the same signs, you get positive answers. Positive times positive equals positive. Negative times negative equals positive. All right, so just to show you some examples, and here we go. We're going to look at these couple problems here. Again, don't know if we'll have to go all the way through L. Let's see how it's feeling as we're kind of running along here. So here we have a bunch of problems that are negative times negative. So I know that my answers are going to be positive. I know that might sound kind of weird because you're going, well, it's negative. All I'm seeing these negatives, but answers are positive. So a -2 times a -5, I know my answer is positive. So simply, what's 2 times 5? That would be 10. Looking at B, -12 times -5. Negative times negative is positive. So I know my answer is going to be positive. So simply, what's 12 times 5? 60. And a little note, I don't have to put positive 60 or back here, I didn't have to put positive 10 because if I don't put a symbol, then I know automatically that the answer is positive. I don't want to pull that away. So let me go with a small eraser here. There we go. So no need to put a positive or the plus sign to indicate positive. It's automatically positive. -3 times -8. I know my answer is going to be positive. So then what's 3 times 8? 24. And then -9 times -2. Negative times negative is positive. So what's 9 times 2? It's 18. All right, look at a couple more. -4 times -6. I know my answer is going to be positive. Okay, and what's 4 times 6? 24. -11 times -7. I know my answer is going to be positive because it's a negative times a negative. 11 times 7. That's 77. -9 times -4. Negative times negative is positive. So then what's 9 times 4? 36. Okay, then -3 times -9. Negative times negative is positive. So then simply 3 times 9 is 27. Okay, so that should probably be enough examples, I'm thinking, for you to understand. What your responsibility going to be today is to work on worksheet 1, where you have negative times negative, negative times negative, and simply typing your answers down here. Okay, so a -2 times a -6, I know my answer is going to be positive. So then what's 2 times 6? 2 times 6 is 12. Looking at B, negative times negative, I know it's going to be positive. So what's 2 times 5? 2 times 5 is 10. C, for example, -3 times -9. Negative times negative is positive. What's 3 times 9? 27. Okay, so that's what you'll be responsible for to go through today. Any questions? Let me know.